An old Greek wall, an amazing view of the Ionian Sea here on Paxi or Paxos. There is Anti-Paxos. And here is an old Greek cistern, water tank. Water inside here, I guess. If it's still able to hold it. And look at this. A date. Latin. M. And the rest has been erased by history. So I came down this dirt road on the motorbike, which ends right here, unfortunately, because that looks like a really interesting bay there. However, there's a trail. Let's see where this goes. New walls, not the ancient kind, but it is not heading that way yet. There is the old kind, crumbling apart. Look at that, man, that water looks so nice, especially since it is hot, even though it is overcast. It is pretty intensely hot. So close, yet so far. So Musmuli Tripitos Arch. Tripitos Arch I've seen and showed in a previous video. Musmuli is what I saw on a sign over there. I have no idea what it is. I was actually heading to a beach. Well, let's keep going. Kind of surreal landscapes here with these trees. That's the wrong way. Let's see what happens here. Not looking promising. It is a Greek jungle. Ay, 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 ay. Whoa, there's a fancy looking house. Looks like we got another sign up there, including one going right. I'm wondering if I'm going to end up back on the trail to Tripitos Arch, which was amazing, but I would rather see something new. Okay. Looks like there's gonna be another viewpoint ahead, but I don't want a viewpoint right now. I want a beach. Whoa, okay, looks like, holy damn, there is not gonna be a trail down to that beach there. Yay, yay, yay. Holy moly. Oh man. So that is a cute little beach there. Check out the spider web and the spider. I'm sure these guys aren't venomous, that's my guess, but try not to get tangled up in that one. So I guess you have to own one of these properties to have access maybe, or I don't see any kind of trail going down there at all, so it might just not be possible except by boat. But that is a phenomenal view. That might be the Tripitos Arch from another perspective, but I've been there, done that, and it's going to be more hiking, but it isn't very far just to get up there and at least maybe get a view of it. So let's go a little further. Look at, we got nature in action. Spider, bug, stuck in the web. Whose side are you on? Should I save the bug? He's probably gonna, oh. All right, bug is out of the web. Sorry, buddy. There will be more bugs, that's for sure. Incredible Paxi, Greece. And this is going back down the hill on this side and then around that corner, I guess, and the arch must be somewhere right over there. I'm not going to keep on cruising that way. Get back to the motorbike, so a little bit of a bust here, but still cool views, and I will get in the water one way or another. So there was a sign up there that said Old Greek Cistern, which is the whole reason that I came this way to begin with. I ended up here and tried to go to Mosmuli. Now I'm going to go down to Sterna Eleniki because Sterna sounds like that might be the cistern. But going to walk it, see how far it is, huh? There's a gate right there. Maybe there's a path on the side. So I have Locky Beach is where I was originally trying to go and then got sidetracked. Here I am. And I'm quite close to the coast. Here is a trail and a sign for the Sterna Eleniki and whatever Bugazi is. So let's go find out. So it opens up here. I can hear the sea waves lapping off to the right. A boat out there. And so I'm gonna guess that the Sterna thing is to the left. And then the Bugazi thing, which maybe is that bay right over there, is on the right, and there will be a trail split up ahead. So, and bingo! Sterna Eleniki to the left and Bugazi to the right. Nice and close. Oh wow, that is looking really cool. Now I'm still hoping that the Sterna is the cistern, so I'll save the beach swimming for last, in case this is not a beach or a swimming thing. Really interesting hiking through here. More spiders. Haven't seen another person yet. And this is now going uphill, so I do not know what to expect, but here's a view. And there is the beach that I was above before. And that is not the Tripitos Arch right there. It must be around the corner. Look at those coves and that water. What a cool little spot here. Trippy. There is a lot to see on this little island. So, what is the Sterna thing going to be? And looks like this is the Sterna up ahead. Check it out. How old is this? Wild. It's kind of like a stage. Old walls continuing that way into natural rocks that like almost look like man-made walls with big old blocks, but the rock wall continues up there. Man. I left my apartment, you know, an hour ago or whatever, just planning to go to that little beach that I still haven't been to yet. All of this is a complete surprise. How does this thing work? I mean, you can imagine it's going to be a hole and probably water in there. But, you know, trying to figure this thing out is like, you can't go that way and you can't go this way. So why is this even, you know, like a lever? Oh, maybe that wasn't bent before. And then you could take it out. And look at this, I was just about to leave and then saw this plaque on the side. And there is a year. Unfortunately, I cannot read it. M at the beginning. And then the rest is just too worn away. But Latin numbers. And so this was probably a Venetian water tank. Man, I really wish I could see what that date is. So while I'm walking back to the beach or whatever it is down there, then I thought that I would talk a little bit about the Greco-Roman empires, cultures, civilization that I know not a whole lot about, but just the basics kind of. But, you know, this was labeled as a Greek cistern on the sign, and yet Latin there, that one letter, showed us that it was probably Venetian era because we are close to Italy, and the time frame makes sense because otherwise it would have been a Greek language plaque there. And so the Greco-Roman civilization is both distinct and unified depending on the time period. Throughout the millennia, there were times in which Greeks apparently called themselves Romans. They identified as Romans, even though they spoke ancient Greek. The Byzantine Empire, which arose out of the ashes of the Roman Empire after it fell, was basically a synthesis of, you know, the leftover Romans and the Greek culture, which ultimately fell with the collapse of Constantinople, the invasion, the victory by the Ottomans against the heavily fortified Constantinople city, now Istanbul. And when they conquered Constantinople, then basically the rest of the Greek civilization just kind of collapsed and slowly waned away, and the Ottomans took over. And so that is why Turkey now, you know, occupies that region that was previously Greek. You find lots of Greek ruins in modern day Turkey. But the Greeks and the Romans were friendly to an extent. Of course, there were conflicts as well, but the cultures mingled a lot and, you know, traded, of course, and shared ideas, philosophies, I'm sure a bit of everything, food, architecture, etc. All right, let's check out Bugazzi. And so as for the Venetian Empire here, then that is where my knowledge kind of stops, because I don't know if that means that they spoke Greek here when it was part of the Venetian Empire, and when they built that water tank and put M whatever in Latin on the side of it. Okay, what has happened to the trail? Oh man, don't tell me I have to bushwhack to get to this beach. And so I will just say, if anyone has information about that, then feel free to share it. Did I lose the trail somehow? Because there is like a wall going over there. It is so close, but to try to whack through this stuff and then... Oh, here we go. Oh man, but then it gets all overgrown again. Ay, 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 but it looks so amazing, this little bay there. And so I really don't know much about the Venetian Empire, except that, of course, you know, it was centered in Venice, and then it spread basically along the coasts. And as far as Crete, I showed ruins of the Venetian Empire in Crete, which is a long ways from here, around the Peloponnese of Greece. But the Venetian Empire was just kind of along the coast, basically. And so I don't know, you know, what the civilization was like, but it was probably a mix of Greco and Roman. All right, I am determined, despite the spider webs. This is a human hiking trail, sorry, but that's the way it is. All right, let's try to get down there. Yeah, there's the water. Well, unfortunately, it is looking very murky and actually disgusting. Mostly just plant material, but some garbage as well. Not looking like the ultimate swimming spot at all. But cool to see it. And I have a backup plan, the beach that I was originally trying to get to, so let's head there. And so this is the sign that I saw, Old Greek, not Venetian, cistern. Up there. So, the question is, was it built by the Greeks and then later taken over by the Venetians and they put the plaque there? Or was it built by the Venetians and then they left and then the Greeks took it over? The plaque does not prove who built it, only that the Venetians or Italians or whatever were there. Very interesting. And Avlaki Beach is what I'm trying to get to. Down this hill. Walking it from here, another half a kilometer. Lovely green forest. No guns, no dogs. Works for me. Avlaki, a tiny little beach. Somebody else's motorbike there, but I don't see anybody else. All right. I need this so bad. My room is right up there, here in the main town of Ayers.